Well, I think there are important clinical implications from this study. Number one, this is not good news. What we're seeing is more and more obese patients, and the obesity epidemic in the United States is continuing, so we're going to be faced with this in an ongoing fashion. The increase in mortality and morbidity, as well as nephropathy, are all issues that are a major concern for all of us in interventional cardiology. We're just going to have to be careful and be sure that we are extremely careful in terms of vascular access to try and minimize that and minimize the amount of contrast that we use for these extremely obese patients. So my advice for those in the cath lab and treating these patients who are markedly obese, in the cath lab, vascular access issues, minimizing contrast, and just being careful. One of the issues is whether these patients may be better off with radial access rather than vascular access from the femoral artery. All of these need to be studied. But the important, more Catholic answer here is we need to deal with the obesity epidemic in the United States. Unless we do this, things are going to get worse. And for the PCI person doing the procedure, that's not good news. For additional thoughts, I think this study opens up the opportunity for additional studies. We need to learn more about how nephropathy seems to be worse, at least in obese patients. We need to be sure that we know whether or not femoral access versus radial access is the better approach. So these studies open up an area of research that will be very fertile in the future as we see more and more obese patients.